Hey y'all. So I'm still getting like a lot of messages where people are asking me if I charge to do the processes for you guys. Honestly, no. I just give you guys the information for free. And another thing I'm noticing, a lot of people are getting scammed, okay? So my thing is, I give you guys the option, of at least having knowledge of the processes, okay? So you don't go out here and get scammed. Some things work, some things don't. Trial and error, you need to figure it out. But a lot of people are giving people money and they're getting scammed. And my thing is, it really defeats the purpose when you're going after what you worked hard for. For the simple fact, if you're paying somebody, they're never going to do the work like you're going to do the work, okay? And most people, they're just going to give you some paperwork. They're really not going to explain, break things down. They're not going to tell you where they got the information. And I feel like information is free. So if you go to a person and you want to know about the process, ask them, well, where did you get the information? Let me read it for myself. 9 times out of 10, they're not going to do that because they depend on your ignorance. Okay. And me, like I told you, I'm not tripping. Information should definitely be free. Now, if you want somebody to do the process for you, of course, that's their time and their energy, and they have every right to charge you. That's on you. But when things don't work or you get scammed, that's on you too. You must take accountability because nobody is going to do things correctly, really how you would do it. That's why I'm very independent and I like doing a lot of things on my own. If I can do it, I'm going to learn it and I'm going to do it because I like doing things to the best of my ability, okay? And I go hard. So yeah, I don't have the time to sit down and do the processes for anybody. I take you guys to my resources. When you're operating on the public side, you're going to use your codes, your laws, boom, and then you use an administrative process. On the process side, you got security agreements, indemnity bonds, like all this other stuff that we utilize. So you just have to figure out, are you operating public or private? Learn the court system, how they operate, look at their forms, and go from there. It's really not a hard process when you sit down, read, apply, and execute. You know, I'm not charging nobody for information, and I'm not about to do the process for you. It can be tedious. It's a lot of paperwork. If you guys watch my videos, you see me doing hella paperwork, and I'm doing hella paperwork right now. Okay, so. And then another thing is, how do we expect change if we keep allowing people to do things for us, if we keep depending on the next person to do things for us? People are not going to put their all in to help you get out of a jam, to help you better yourself and bring generation. You as an individual is going to push a hard line if you really want to secure that bag, that real bag. Because like I say, we're doing things on a corporate level. This shit is nothing personal, it's business. The system does work for us when you learn how to operate in the system properly. How do you learn how to operate in the system properly? You learn their history. You go and read their books. You go to the sources. When I want to learn something, I Google their manuals. I go to government websites. I read through laws. I read through codes, statutes, like all of that. And that's how I learned what I learned. Instead of going out here partying, instead of, supporting these, entertainers, which are the help and bunch of evil shit going on because they're showing you guys, sit down, read a book, go through these laws. If you want generational wealth, you're going to have to put in that work. Or you can keep paying people and still be put in the same situations. People, living off of your ignorance, and I'm just not with that. So at the end of the day, I show you guys where my resources are. I go to the law, I go to government websites, I Google their manual, I learn their history. That's me personally, what I do. I love to read. I love to get knowledge. It's going to happen until people like me and you guys go out here and be independent and learn the system and hold these people accountable that's running our country, that's been eating off of our backs. Black people, but everybody. Okay, that's the only way change is going to come. And like I told you guys, what you guys are seeing in the media with all these entertainers and shit being busted out for the evil demonic shit that they're doing, that the poor is going to rise and the rich and the elite, the wealthy, they're about to fall. So you guys need to read, apply, execute. Go to their laws, go to their sources, okay? You don't have to go to people like me and ask me to do a process for you guys, okay? Would I do it? Yeah, but am I gonna do it? Hell no, because didn't nobody do the process for me, at the end of the day. And I got attacked for doing the process because I did a lot. Boom, because that's how I roll. Go big or go home. But I want what is mine and what is due to me, what I worked for. I don't look for no handouts. I put in the work. So I deserve everything that I go after and that I'm going to get, okay, by the grace of my Father. When I need to know something and I feel confused, so I was just reading through a message with this lady, and she says we're gatekeepers and nobody has time in their life to sit down and read, or, well, she said watch all these videos. Response to that is, I guess you don't have, your life is so busy where you figure things out. So, I mean, sucks for them, but at the end of the day, my life is very read. Why? Because I know what I want. And like I said, nobody sat down and said, oh, you're doing this correctly. You're not doing this correctly. It's called trial and error. And if you're afraid to make a mistake, or if something doesn't work and you want to give up, that means this is not for you. It takes a lot of reading, period. It takes you to go out here and push a hard line, to get turned down. If because you don't do something correctly, go back, try again. That's how I learn. I'll try something, it don't work, let me come back again and keep doing and keep trying. Why? Because I see the bigger picture. I don't expect anybody to do anything for me out here how I'm gonna do it, period. And once again, if a person feels like they don't have time to watch videos, well, you don't want generational wealth. You don't want what you should be obtaining for yourself. You're not independent, and just pay people to do the process for you instead of looking for handouts, because that's basically what you're doing, is looking for a handout. You're looking for somebody to hold your hand, and people are not here to hold people's hands and do things. Why should I have to sit down with somebody and say, oh, this, that? No, I took you to my resources. They have instructions. They give you instructions. They tell you what you need to do. Do it. Things change at the end of the day. So, I mean, it is what it is. I can't make everybody happy, and I'm not here to make everybody happy. I give you guys my resources. This is how I learn. This is what I go and do, and you guys can do the same. It's not that hard. And if you can't take time out your busy life, then I don't know what to tell you. You're just not going to get nowhere in life, okay? I'm out to watch TV, bullshit around, go shopping, go out here, party, go drink, but you don't take time out. You don't want to go out here and go in and correct them to better yourself. You want the next person to do that for you. Yeah, sucks for them, but there's stuff I have to do. So I'm out. I just had to address that because it was like, okay.